grown man business. Priceless experiences, Napa Valley wine tasting, spoiling my women friends, sitting at the table with millionaires. The narrative is tax loops, accounts offshore squares. It's not allowed.
Yo, what up, what up? This is Ken Billions After Dark, and since it's after dark, we're gonna get into some real game shit, some real grown folks conversation. And tonight I'm going to read a few things from my ebook, The HOE Rules. And it was an ebook that I released in February to be super disruptive. And I just thought it was a good idea for the marketplace because, you know, everyone always talks about hoe is life. You know what I'm saying? So I thought it was a great idea to release an ebook like that. So I'm going to be reading from my ebook. I'm going to be reading from my ebook, The HOE Rules. Alright. Give me a second. I want to give a little while for everybody to come through. I'm going to be reading tonight from my ebook, The HOE Rules. So if you never got to check it out, yo, I'm going to post a link in I'm going to post a link in the chat. Right? So if you just want to check it out, you want to cop that shit after I read what I'm going to read, and you think the game is fire, please do. All right? Make sure you guys can hear me. Can you hear me good? Because I'm going to be reading, so I want you guys to hear everything that I say. All right? So this is Ken Billions After Dark. So we're going to be talking about the HOE rules. And it's game for the ladies, you know what I'm saying? I think the ladies need game too. You know, fellas don't feel bad. You know what I mean? Game is for everybody. So that's what we're going to talk about. So if you want to cop the HOE rules, the link is right there, right? And so you guys can read along, you guys can follow along, and we're going to get into it. All right? So you let me know when you guys can see these words on the screen. You let me know when you can see the words on the screen. When you can see the words on the screen, type 1. And then we'll go. All right? Let me know when you guys can see the words on the screen, and then we're going to go. So I'm going to read a few passages, and this is game for the ladies because a lot of women scream hoe is life. You know, the feminist movement is popping, and that's all good. But a lot of women take L's with that mindset too because I don't believe they hold the right way. You know what I'm saying? And when I use hoe, it's not a diss or whatever. It's the word that's being used in today's society. So it's not a diss, do you. But if you're going to hoe and you're going to get it in with niggas and you're going to be running around, you're going to be living a hot girl lifestyle, then you need to have some game to go with that, right? So we're gonna go into a few things from my ebook, The HOE Rules. And if you think it's dope, go ahead and support the game. All right? If you think it's dope, go ahead and support the game. Let me see. 1 second. 1 second. I want to make sure I can see that too. All right. I want to make sure I can see that too. All right. So, you guys ready? If you guys ready, let me know. I know it might be little on your end where you can't see it, but we're going to read it together and we're going to go slow. So, this is The HOE Rules by Ken Billions. So if you guys can see this and you guys are ready, it's all good, press 1 and we can get it cracking. All right, press 1 if you're good. You can see it, I can see it on my end, you can see it on your end, because I really want you to get this game just so you can see what your boy be putting down. So I dropped this ebook, it was February, so if you didn't know, now you know. All right, so let's get into it. Alright, so one of the first rules, if you're going to be out in these streets or in this game and you're going to be hoeing, you're going to be running around, different niggas in your face, you getting numbers, you playing the nice scene, you got to understand money on the wood. Alright, you got to understand money on the wood. Alright, so we're going to read what money on the wood is. If you can't see it, don't worry. All you got to do is copy a copy and you can see it better. Alright, it downloads right to your phone. Fuck with me. The link is in the is pinned right there. So, money on the wood. Most women use their emotions for everything, even when it's not smart to do so. They think with their emotions and approach business with their feelings. Many men offer business opportunities, but the opportunities aren't maximized on because women aren't focused on the money part. Opportunities are more important than the man. It may sound a little cold and harsh, but the game is cold and harsh. Money comes first before the pussy. Meaning a woman needs to be paid up front before anything happens. Down payments are mandatory, but ideally it should be full purchase before the car is driven off the lot. That's what money on the wood means. It means before a bet can be made, the money needs to touch the wood first. The wood can be your hand or your bank account. Whatever the wood means to you, it doesn't matter, as long as you get the bread up front. Don't make the mistake of asking for the money later because after a man hits the bottom of your pussy, why should he give a bitch anything? It's ass backwards to be struggling to suck a man's dick and then ask him for help later. What's the incentive for him to help you now? You're already dick whipped. So why would he make your problems his? Laughing at my own self. Some men are solid and they'll never let a fan drown on their watch. Okay. Both. Okay, let me make sure y'all can see that. Hold on. So I'll switch to the next page. Y'all with me in there? Y'all good? Let's make sure y'all can see. All right. Did it skip to the next one? Let me make sure. My fault, y'all. 1 second. I want to make sure if you can see it, you can read along with me. My bad. 1 second, y'all. Okay, so you guys should. Okay, there it go. You guys can see that, right? You good? Okay, like I said, some guys are solid, but most guys aren't going to be your friend. Money on the wood first, and that's non-negotiable. Step your hoeing up, because bitch, you could do bad all by yourself, right? I'm saying though, like if I had a little sister, that's how I would talk to her though. You know what I'm saying? Just, you could fuck with whoever you want, but if you're gonna be playing the game, you gotta play the game a certain type of way. You know what I'm saying? And I think that the narrative that goes around with the slut walk and shit like that, that's cool. You can express yourself any kind of way you want, but at the end of the day, you're the one that gets left with a kid though. That doesn't make any sense. Yeah, vagina power, all that, but at the end of the day, if that's what the game you're on, then it should solve your problems. I'm just saying, you know what I mean? Because if I had that luxury where people would just up front, you know what I'm saying, put money on the wood for my penis, just regular, like what? Guys don't got it like that. Guys got to go out into the world and do certain things and get certain things. You know what I'm saying? Women have guys trying to fuck them every single day, even when you're not fresh. You know what I'm saying? Even when you're not fresh. You know what I'm saying? Palm, whatever your name is, I wrote this. Nigga, these is my bars. You know what I'm saying? This is from my ebook, The HOE Rules. Salute it or shoot it. You know what I'm saying? So, okay. So let's go to rule 2. Rule 2 is money over dick. Again, this is something that I would tell my little sister if I had a little sister. I would tell my sister, sis, put your money over penis at all times. That's what I would tell my little sister. You know what I'm saying? If I had a little sister and she had a check or a nigga, they'll pick the, you know what I'm saying? Pick the money. Don't get it fucked up. All right, so let's go to money over dick. You know what I'm saying? Nah, see, this is the thing though. This is the thing. If you got game, Palm, if you got game and you ill and you raw, you should never worry about women having game, because you gonna succeed regardless. You gonna do your numbers regardless. It don't matter. The fact that they do got game, what that does is it helps your shit step up, because then when they come to your table, they're gonna come with a certain mind frame. So you want your chick to have game. You can't really build no empire with a naive broad. What you gonna do? You know what I'm saying? You can't play the long game like that. So you want the woman you fucking with to be game fluid. You know what I'm saying? So you want her to know shit like this, because guess what? when you're dealing with her, come on, ain't nobody's gonna peel you for your chick because she's gamed up, because she thinks like this, because she puts money over dick. That's smart. You know what I'm saying? And if you're messing with a woman that puts money over dick, then it benefits you because she's not always gonna be on your shit all the time because she's gonna be doing her. You know what I'm saying? She's not gonna be clingy. She's not gonna do none of that. You feel me? So don't be scared about the ladies learning game. You know what I mean? That'll benefit y'all. You know what I'm saying? That'll benefit the dudes in the long run. A lot of dudes are catching L's because you're messing with women that are game goofy. You know, they messy. They're fucking the money up. They're not making the wisest decisions. And you choose that because her butt is big. That's dumb. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? That's dumb. So let's go over to let's talk about money over dick. All right, let's talk about money over dick. Millions of women grow up playing with dolls, dressing them while imagining they are the doll. They eventually go into the brother's room and find one of his action figures, and that G.I. Joe gets turned into a doll's husband. The G.I. Joe never gave consent to the marriage, but it doesn't matter because girls around the world are programmed that having a husband is the most important thing to have. Girls carry this thinking into their adulthood, thinking there's nothing more important than dick. Females around the world are taught dick and oxygen are equal, and if you must decide between dick or having air, you should always pick dick. It works that way with money too. Women are hardwired to put getting money. Women aren't hardwired to put getting money over getting a man. They fuck until they fall in love instead of fuck until they get rich. Feelings can't be the primary motivation for a woman to have sex. No. Pussy should solve a woman's problems, period. Money is more important than dick. Money solves problems, dick creates them. Money creates options, dick creates codependency. Yo, if you don't cop this ebook, you hear these bars? You know what I'm saying? These is bars. You know? That link is in right there pinned. You fronting on the game. Don't front. Fair exchange, no robbery. You know what I'm saying? Cop this shit. I just reposted that thing. You heard? Where am I at? Money is important. Oh, money can be used to get more money. Dick is useless after it comes. You stupid if you chasing some dick. Get paper, bitch. Dick comes with the shit. Come on, man. That's game right there. That's game right there. That's straight game right there. We're gonna go over to chapter 3. The link is pinned right there. This was my last ebook, The HOE Rules. And again, I wrote this because I believe good business is disruptive. Good business is disruptive. You know what I'm saying? Why make a book telling women to submit, but when the average woman I meet out in the world doesn't think like that? That's bad for the marketplace. You know what I mean? That's bad for the marketplace. You know what I'm saying? So, number 3. Let's get in number 3. Y'all with me? If y'all with me, press 1, man. I need to know who's out there. If y'all with me, y'all feeling the game, press 1. Press 1. Like the video, share the video. Press 1 if you with me, man. Press 1. Press 1. Let me know y'all here. All right, so we're gonna get into number 3, rule 3, and this is all the bars from my ebook, The HOE Rules. But the thing about it is, the game is so cold that you fellas, you can take things from this too. It's unisex. You can take it and flip it around and apply it to your own life. You know what I'm saying? You should put money over pussy. You know what I'm saying? Now, I didn't say money over a woman. And I didn't say, you know what I'm saying? I didn't say money over a woman. I just said money over pussy. You know what I'm saying? Because we do, as dudes, we do so much for vagina. You know what I'm saying? A lot of times we sell ourselves short. A lot of times we go through our money too quickly. You know, a lot of times, you know, we don't walk the path and stay focused. Because breezies, you know, They bad, so they catch attention. So the game in the HOE rules can go both ways. It's just geared to the ladies right now. But you can hear the things in here and you can feel like you're the prize too. You know what I mean? You can feel like you're the prize too. There's nothing wrong with feeling like you're the prize. Standards are important in our lives, or it's anything goes. Now I'm just saying, especially guys with daughters, this is not how you would talk to your daughter. You wouldn't tell your daughter, yo, check this out, baby girl. Put your education and put your money and put your career over fucking niggas. You wouldn't tell your daughter that. You wouldn't tell your daughter that. Because at the end of the day, wouldn't you want to know if you die right now that she's good and she don't got to be in somebody's face skateboarding? Wouldn't you tell your daughter that? And if you don't, what are you telling her? To wait for somebody to save her? That's fucking against self-preservation. That's not smart. So this game right here is for niggas with daughters too. So it's for chicks out there running around, and it's for dudes with daughters, dudes with nieces. Period. The game is all purpose out here in these streets, man. Alright? So, let's get into it. What's this one say? Can y'all see this? What's this one say? It says, always fuck the right man. Now, that's the bad thing about whole logic right now. And I'm applying guy logic to this. The narrative of actually bragging that you're catching bodies. But at the end of the day, America is a corporation. So if what you're doing is not getting you no money, it's dumb. Why inherit that trait from guys? That's a flaw, to fuck different women and don't get paid for it. That makes guys retarded. Why would women inherit that? Why you want that part of a man? Well, if y'all do it, I can do it. Why would you want that part? The niggas are losing with that behavior. We catch L's. We have babies by multiple women and not ready for that shit. We have children that inconvenience our lives and we're not ready to be fathers. You know what I mean? And then chasing different skirts takes us off the paper chase. So as a woman and an intelligent woman, why would you want to inherit my flaw? Most guys are tricks. Why would you want to inherit a trickish nature? Why would you want to inherit that? Because clearly society holds you to a higher standard than men. Because guess what? When it's wartime, people say no women, no kids. The women are spared during wartime because they're more valuable than the men. So if you have if your social capital is on 1,000, why would you lower your social capital to behave like me? Our sex drive, our primal urge is a weakness. I'm not trying to handcuff your pussy. This chapter right here is about fucking the right man if you're gonna fuck. If you're about to hoe and you're about to get out there and you're about to hop on that skateboard, then it ain't about how many cocks you suck. It's about the right one. One shot, one kill. Boom. It solves all your problems. It's about being efficient. You don't want to inherit the behavior that us guys have. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to inherit that. That's a flaw. Our sexuality, our primal urge to look at fat asses and to bust that load, that's something it takes us years to master. We don't do it until we're 60, 70 years old. It ain't that we don't want to no more, we just physically can't. But if that motherfucker get hard still, niggas will be fucking until they're 100. So they don't slow down because, oh man, he's a changed man. No, his body changed and he just doesn't have the energy to chase skirts no more. It's biology, but it's a weakness though. So as a woman, if you're gonna inherit anything from a man, then you inherit the creativity to build skyscrapers and dams and architecture. You know what I'm saying? And monuments. If you're gonna do that, inherit man's industriousness. If you're gonna inherit anything from a man, inherit a man's ambition. If you're gonna get anything from a man, inherit man's quest at oftentimes to seek higher knowledge and participate in abstract thought. If you're gonna inherit anything from a man, inherit the highest parts of him, not his lowest parts. All right. So, anyway, always fuck the right man. So you can also, these is bars, man. And if you real, then you put your money where your mouth is. Go ahead and cop the whole rules, man, and stop playing with me. All right. So, always fuck the right man. Hoe is life. I'm sure you've heard women exclaiming this while recalling some random sexcapade. Who came up with this foolish ideal? I don't even need an answer. I'm sure it was created by a rebellious renegade woman I'm sure it was created by rebellious renegade women that are at the bottom of the social ladder and are lacking resources. Being a hoe can be life. If a woman is barefoot walking across hot cement in the summer because she doesn't have a car or shoes, how is hoe life? Hoe is in life because it leaves the door open for women to make way too many mistakes. Hoe is life is female hedonism. No rules, no technique, no agenda, and no endgame. It's a foolish movement disguised as liberation and empowerment. It's not about fucking tons of men. That's dumb. It's smarter to fuck the right man instead that can solve your problems. If a woman is going to have sex, she should make sex work for her, because at the end of the day, it's the woman that risks the most. I call this one shot, one kill. Life is about doing the right thing the first time. If women fuck on purpose instead of accidentally, they'll have different results. The right man is everywhere. You can meet him at the grocery store, and he got the plug on important things you need. Or he can be a handyman you meet that fixes things around the house. He can be the coach of a football team and have great connections to get your son Division I looks. Identifying the man is all about timing. Being specific about the right man to fuck is based on what a woman needs now. If money is an issue, then fuck a man that breaks bread. Man, come on, man. All this game. If money is an issue, fuck a man that breaks bread. If you're interested in travel more, then get with a man that's not local. Let me turn the page for y'all. Can y'all read this as I'm reading this? Can y'all see my words? Y'all feel me? Y'all gotta feel me. It's important for a woman to know exactly what she's in, so she can easily identify which man is the right man and which man is the wrong man. A woman better be clear on what she needs, or the man that enters her life will leave her with nothing but a wet ass. It won't be his fault if she come up short. It's hers. This is the whole rules, man. The link is right there. What you waiting for? You hear all these bars? You hear all this game? What do you need to convince you? What are you waiting for? At the end of the day, this is quick game. You ain't about to spend 3 months trying to learn this shit. It's gonna be short and to the point. And it's for a low price that you can afford. So that last $15, that last $20, that last, trust me, it's gonna come back tenfold. The reciprocity is going to be on 1,000. You need this game. You're walking around the world with no instructions and no information. Then I got an ebook for you. What is you waiting for? What is you waiting for? What is you waiting for? Rule 4, hoeing is a business. Hoeing is a business. Hoeing is a business. Hoeing is a business. It's an exchange of goods or services for profit. Every woman participates in even if they don't know. Some women sell pussy directly while others are in stable marriages. The dynamics are different, but the game is still going on no matter what. If a man sticks his dick inside of you or wants to, there's an opportunity for increase. A wife needs her husband to perform at a high level, so she should give him the type of pussy that keeps him on his toes. Wives need their husbands to be about business, or it affects the wife's bottom line. Pussy is a mind, and it should always dominate a man's mental space. If women are looking for a man's business to work for her, then she needs to stay on top of everything. She basically becomes his manager. She must make sure he's eating correctly. She oversees his energy and mind staying fresh. It would be unwise for married women to focus completely on romance because they'll be numb to all the moving parts. Life insurance policies, pensions, and investments are things men keep women in the dark about. Come on, man. Come on, man. All these bars. And like I said, fellas, look, if your game is tight, don't even trip about this. You know what I'm saying? Don't even trip about this, because if your game is tight, you won't catch a loss out here. Trust me. You know what I mean? You'll now begin to have access to the sharpest and wisest women, the women that you really need. You need sharp and wise women, because you guys are taking way too many L's in divorce courts, in child support. You're picking the wrong women. You're picking women that have no game. You're picking women that have no code. You know, you're picking them based off, she likes me for me. Nah, man. You want a woman to like you based off principles you have and knowledge you have. If she likes you for you, bro, what does that even mean? Y'all not gonna go anywhere because she don't even know what she's looking at. What does that even mean? You want a woman to like you just because? Just what do you mean you want someone to like you for you? What does that even mean? No, you want people to be loyal and attracted to principles, information, and knowledge. So if she likes you and chooses you based off your knowledge and your principles, that has more honor to it than her just liking you for you. Come on now. Move sharp. You know what I'm saying? Move sharp. All right? So, move sharp. So, where am I at? Some women sell pussy directly while others are unstable. Okay, I did that. All right. Life policies. Married men, let me see. Married men keep their wives stuck on romance while they stay in total control of things that matter. All right, I'm turning the page for y'all. All right. Married women are playing the same game as single women, but the difference is single women have more mobility. Married women have a stability advantage, and single women have a mobility advantage. Mobility is leverage. Women with mobility can abandon ship if the man they're dealing with isn't producing enough fruit. Whether married or single, a hoe is a hoe. If a woman, let me see, I can't see. If a woman is working a man, she's hoeing. If she isn't, then she's a slut. You can't be a hoe without a car. You can't be a hoe fucking and sucking, but you're close to being evicted. Why risk giving up your social credit just to be a renegade bitch yelling, oof, hoe is life with no answers. If you're going to have sex, then sex needs to be your business, or don't do it. Sexual mistakes cost too much. Unwanted babies aren't worth it. Neither is being emotionally connected to someone draining you. All the while, you can't detach yourself from the drain because he hit the bottom of your pussy. If your pussy isn't working for you, then close your legs. Hoe ain't life. Coins are. And unless it's about that, you're bugging, bitch. Come on, man. Come on, man. That's game right there. You know what I'm saying? That's game right there. And then as you see, the next chapter is hoe politics. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, you know, look, like I said, I believe in good business, and I believe that good business is disruptive, and sometimes you got to go in a different direction to do good business, you know. So like I said, I released the whole books, and I released the whole rules in February. And if you really want to fuck with that and you support me and you like what you heard, then again, put the money on the wood, you know what I'm saying? And it'll download right to your phone, you know what I mean? And if you like that, then go get everything else I did, you know what I'm saying? Get Ladies Night, get Dealings Over Feelings, cop the album. If you ain't never copped the album, you can hit me on the hotline, 888-565-8734, and we can do a one-on-one game, and I can sharpen you up, you know what I'm saying? So we do it like that. All right, so there goes the link in the description right there. I just posted it, and make sure y'all support that. That's the whole rules. If you want to, if you just came, go rewind the video, and then, you know, see what I was dropping. And if you feeling it, go cop that. Put the money on the wood. It's your man, Ken Billy. All right, peace.